Hello, beloved starseeds, mermaids, angels, and magical beings. This is Meagan Mermaid, and this is your Mermaid Oracle Reading for the week of January 28th through February 3rd. And we had a crazy week last week. I'm sure you're still feeling it. I am. We had a full moon and lunar eclipse super blood moon in Leo, and it brought up a lot of stuff. Leo, of course, is the self, the ego, and so a lot of you may have experienced ego deaths, especially relating to relationships, because that's what lunar eclipses are all about. And so what we're experiencing this week is this rebirth. Last week was really the integration to be like, oh my gosh, what just happened, right? And so you may have felt like projects had been put on hold, or you may have felt more tired than normal. You may have experienced ascension-like symptoms, like feeling dizzy or feeling out of sorts. You could have also experienced certain old habits coming back, those things that you thought you were rid of, maybe old addictions or maybe old fears or worries or doubts, all of a sudden came back and you're like, what the, you know what? I thought I was over this. But if you're experiencing that, don't worry. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It actually means that you're doing something right. Because as we're ascending in this new age of miracles, we have to release everything that's not love. And sometimes that really sucks, I'll be real. And what's really great about this journey is the more that we get real with our feelings and know that it's okay to feel them, there's no law of attraction police coming to say if you have a feeling it's going to take you off the path. On the contrary, the more that you can get in touch with your emotions, which is your emotional guidance system, the more successful you're going to be. Because we don't have to fear our emotions. They're telling us something. Listen to your body this week. What is it you need? If you need more rest, take it. If you need to take a pause, do it. It's really all about listening to what you need right now, because we just integrated some really powerful energies, and it takes time for our bodies to catch up with our consciousness. So let's begin this week's mermaid message by just tuning into our bodies, because as we're learning in this new vibrational frequency is that we're only going to be successful and powerful if we're in here, in this form that we chose to be in, rather than up here dancing around in the ethers, no matter how magical it might feel to be there. So let's take a moment to ground and breathe and center. And anytime that you feel dizzy or distracted or out of place this week, you can follow this very simple breathing technique to come back to your body and listen to what your guides and your angels and the mermaids and the starseeds and our star families, everybody in this angel party are telling us. So let's connect now back to our breath. So let's take a deep breath in. Beautiful. Breathing it out. Imagining that you are coming back into this moment, into your body. Taking one more deep breath in. Beautiful. Releasing all doubts, fears, getting ready to be present to this information. And let's take one final deep breath in. Beautiful. Opening up all of our chakras, grounding into this beautiful energy of Sophia Gaia, our earth, our planet that's holding us and protecting us right now. And if you're a starseed like me, you may feel really ungrounded all the time. So, you know, touch trees and nature and it'll bring you back to this reality. So now that we're back, let's go over what the mermaids have to say about this very powerful week. So this week we're moving from the waning moon in Scorpio that just occurred on Sunday, and we're preparing for the new moon in Aquarius that's going to be taking place on February 4th, next Monday. So as we prepare this week, we may feel the energy start to wane, just as the moon goes from a big full moon where it's bright and ready and social and wants to be seen, to the new moon and the dark moon where it needs to take time away to reflect. That's what we're experiencing. So this week you're going to be feeling some pretty interesting energy fluctuations. There may be times where you just want to go out and connect with your star family and your tribe and really be out there. And then as we get closer to the end of the week, you may experience times where you just need to be alone. So again, just listen to your body. Listen to what your body is telling you and know that whatever you're feeling is absolutely okay. So the way that it works is I'm going to choose one card for Monday, Tuesday, one card for Wednesday, Thursday, and then one card for the weekend. And so I will show you my handy dandy method of connecting to the Mermaids of Sirius. And if you're not sure about the Mermaids of Sirius, check out my About section about the mermaids on meaganmermaid.com. But to give you an idea, the Mermaids of Sirius are a collective voice of angelic beings who stem from the Sirius star system. And so they work alongside with my great council, the Sirians, where I'm the ordained oracle. And I'm bringing in this information of these high vibrational mermaid star beings that teach us how to create our fairy tale life and how to follow our bliss. And so these messages are designed to help us bring lightness and levity to some of the darkness and the heaviness that may take place as we ascend and we move from the third dimensional reality into this fifth dimensional reality and beyond. So I will show you, we clear the deck always, knock 3 times, and we say our powerful little mermaid invocation: shells of power, shells of love, shells of peace. All our fears we now release. Shells of power, shells of love, shells of peace. Faith and trust we now receive. Dun, da, da, da. So I will choose now those 3 cards and see what they say. Oh, we got some jumpers there. Monday and Tuesday. Let's see. I love how they jump. I'm a Leo, so everything's got to be dramatic, right? Let's see. For the midweek we have, oh, and it looks like we have midweek and the end of the week. All right, so the message for Monday and Tuesday is receptivity. I love this. I totally connect with this hummingbird here, which represents joy. And I also see a lot of purple, like violets. And so that's indicating to me that this is a time where we're receiving a lot of information, possibly visions and dreams from our crown chakra, which is violet, and also our third eye, which is more of an indigo purple. And what I'm seeing here, and this mermaid is reminding me to tell you, is that we need to be in a receptive mode on Monday and Tuesday. The energy is starting to wane as we had our waning moon in Scorpio on Sunday, and the moon will continue on in Scorpio as we move into Monday. So this is a time where we're going to be experiencing some deep downloads. So it's important that you let yourself receive them by giving yourself time for solitude, for meditation, for taking a break. And what I'm also hearing is that as light workers, as starseed magical beings that we are, we want to give, and give. But only when we are in a vibrational match of giving and receiving can we be successful. You can imagine a chalice or a cup, and if it's overflowing with this beautiful starlight water that we work with, that is an image of our energy, if it's overflowing, we're so full that we're giving to others, right? But if we imagine that the water, the starlight water, begins to get lower and lower and lower, we have to push to even give that energy out, and it's taking from our own energy fields. And so your star families are saying on Monday and Tuesday that they're here to support you, that you don't have to do this alone. You're never alone. You have so much support on this earth plane, in the stars, and all around you if you just ask for it. So if you catch yourself getting worried or fearful about where is this money gonna come from, or how is this relationship gonna work, or what am I gonna do? Get back to that receptive mode. You are here to receive. You make the way ahead easier by asking for support. So reach out to your star families on Monday and Tuesday and let them know, I need help. Ask them what you need. If you want to move, then let them know how you want it to be. Make it how you like it. And let them know that you are here and you're supporting their mission. You came here to this earth, but they can't help you if you don't ask for it, because of the law of free will, right? So ask your angels and guides and your star family on Monday and Tuesday for whatever it is that you need, and know that there's no limit to what we can ask for. We live in an abundant, beautiful space, and there's no such thing as lack. That's an old paradigm. So Monday and Tuesday, let yourself receive and be open to the blessings that your star family has for you by asking for support. They're pretty freaking powerful, so you don't have to do this alone. So as we move into midweek, we have the magic of the Kohelian Druid. I love this card so much. This mermaid is super sensual, and she's got a secret. And I definitely see the red hair, which indicates red, always the root chakra of feeling safe and stable. And the green is also representing the heart. The heart chakra is governed by that color of green, just like all these beautiful trees around me. So what I'm hearing from midweek is that you might be receiving some downloads at the beginning of the week, but just like when a woman becomes pregnant, how she doesn't share about that for a couple months for her sake, for the baby's sake, you are going to be birthing these really powerful creative ideas, and your star family is giving you some really cool downloads. But there's some incompleteness. It's gonna take a moment for you to integrate like these new and powerful ideas. And I also want to remind you of that Aquarian predicament, because we're in the season of Aquarius right now. And so Aquarius is the water bearer. It's bringing this new information for humanitarian ideals. And it's completely visionary and revolutionary. So whatever you're bringing in from your star families is completely new. The world has never seen it. And that's what's really beautiful about it. And it's also what's really super scary, because it can be difficult to get out there with these new thoughts and ideas that are totally different from the programming that we grew up with. So what I'm hearing on Monday and Tuesday is to write down your ideas, to journal, to keep them close to your heart. Those creative ideas, keep them safe. And know that right now, if you share them, then there might be some people that, even though they have the best intentions, can kind of give you some projections of their own doubts and fears. Maybe doubts and fears that they have about you not being able to be successful following your heart and your true path and purpose. And we don't have to make anybody wrong for it. We're all just doing the best we can. But if you speak up now about some of these downloads, you might kind of feel like you're getting shot down. And so the best thing to do is just wait a moment. It doesn't mean that you never speak them. In fact, the new moon is happening next week in Aquarius, so that would be the best time to start to share these new messages and powerful ideas that are coming through you. But this week, it's about really giving yourself time to integrate what it is that you're experiencing and figure out for yourself, what does this message mean? And not only what do these channeled messages mean that you're receiving, but also what does it mean to feel them in your body? What does it mean to embody them, to live them? So this week is going to be about really rearranging your consciousness to get used to these new ideas that are coming through. And then next week, you'll be in a more able and willing space to speak them out. And then that's when your audience and your tribe will be like, oh man, I've been waiting for someone that has this idea or this message, and it'll just be easy. So you'll know, but trust that in midweek, it's time to just keep those beautiful creative ideas a secret just for a little bit. Let them marinate, enjoy them. It's your beautiful creative secret. You get to hold on to it for just a little bit. So as we move into the weekend, the last card that we have is, visions, yeah. It says psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. So starseeds, it looks like we're really upgrading and up-leveling our consciousness, and we're going to be receiving some powerful visions this weekend. So pay attention to your dreams. Dream work is really, really cool, and you can start out by, when you go to sleep at night, playing back your day from the time you went to sleep backwards all the way to the time that you woke up that morning, and you can imagine like you're just walking through this like little movie of what happened in your day. And by doing that, even by just taking a few minutes, you're clearing all that stuff out, so then your consciousness is really open to receive what you want to download. And another cool thing that you can do is set an intention when you go to sleep. You can say, I want to connect to my star family. I want to go to Sirius tonight. Or I want to see a past life that's ready to be cleared. Or I want to connect with my divine masculine or my divine feminine counterpart, wherever they may be. And play around with it. Have fun. Channeling and clairvoyance and all of these gifts, it really just starts with our imagination and having fun with it. And imagination is what creates creation. So open to these beautiful visions and dreams, and know that you might be going in a very different direction than you thought. The lunar eclipse cleared out a lot of stuff, especially when it comes to relationships. So you may see people that were in your life kind of drifting away as new people come in. You may see new experiences coming in as the old is leaving. So it's also really important to be super compassionate with yourself, because this humaning stuff isn't always easy, and we get to have our feelings about it. So as you're experiencing these upgrades and downloads this week, give yourself time to process your emotions. Be gentle with yourself, love yourself, reward yourself, give yourself good food, sleep, exercise, time in nature, and just trust that so many good things are happening, so long as you just continue to follow your heart and ask for that support. Visions are coming, get ready to receive, and for the time being, whatever's happening, let it be your gift and your secret. And then next week will be the time where you can shout it out from the rooftops. So that is this week's message from Meagan Mermaid and the Mermaids of Sirius. If you're interested in getting your own private session, I offer new moon lunar recorded readings, so I can walk you through the whole month, the whole lunar cycle from new moon to full moon, and let you know what is the lesson of this lunar cycle. How can you prepare for each week? And I have that up on my website at meaganmermaid.com/shop. And I also do astrological star map counseling, so you can figure out what your purpose is and how to activate it. I do card readings, one-on-one card readings, and I also have a mentorship container and curriculum that's coming up. So there's a lot of exciting stuff in the mermaid energy. So feel free to check out my website at meaganmermaid.com and make sure you're on the mailing list so that we can keep you posted on the forthcoming project that's almost complete, the Mermaid Empowerment Oracle deck that I'm creating with my beautiful star sister and visionary artist Lizzie Luna. So we're going to be releasing some information about that very, very soon. Pay attention and make sure that you like, subscribe, and share, and do all the things. Mermaid blessings, angel wishes, and mermaid kisses. I love you all, beloveds. Have a beautiful week.